What if everything you know about time is wrong? That the seconds you feel passing may not exist at all, and that one day, far in the future, time itself could simply stop. Have you ever wondered why we remember the past, but can never touch it? Or why the future feels close, yet forever out of reach? Why moments stretch when you're afraid, shrink when you're happy, and disappear when you dream? What if everything you've ever believed about time, about before and after, yesterday and tomorrow, aging and becoming, is only a story your mind tells to make sense of a universe that may be completely timeless? Right now, as you rest in stillness, your brain is weaving fragments of sensation into something you experience as now. A now that may already be gone before you even notice it. At the same moment, billions of miles away, stars are bending seconds into spirals, black holes are slowing time to a crawl, and light from the earliest galaxies is still traveling toward us, carrying the past like a whisper. And yet, your breath remains calm, your pulse steady, the room around you untouched by the strange elasticity of the cosmos. But what if that calmness is the greatest illusion of all? What if your stillness is only a thin veil over a universe where time bends, stretches, loops, and eventually fades? Tonight, we open that veil. We explore the quiet architecture of time, where it begins, how it lives, how it bends under gravity and emotion, and how it might one day vanish into perfect silence. Hello, and welcome to Sleep Quotes Lab. I'm really glad you're here tonight. Let this be your quiet moment to unwind. Wherever you are, slow your breathing, soften the sounds around you, and let your thoughts float down like leaves on a still pond. If these peaceful stories bring you a little comfort tonight, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. It quietly helps more sleepy souls find their way here, and it truly means the world to us. Let's start. What is time, really? Not the ticking on your wall, not the changing of seasons, not even the rhythm of your heartbeat, but the deep, silent architecture beneath all motion. Scientists now suspect something astonishing, that time might not flow at all, that the seconds you feel may be less like water running through your hands and more like a story your mind quietly tells to make sense of change. So before we wander through galaxies, before we stand beside Einstein or listen to the whisper of ancient cosmic light, let's pause in the stillness between heartbeats, the place where time begins for each of us. The illusion we live in. The world feels continuous. Moments seem to glide one into another like gentle waves. But inside your mind, the present is not a smooth river. It is a mosaic. Your brain does not record reality as a film. It samples reality in flashes, tiny bursts of sensation and emotion. Then, it stitches those fragments together into a seamless experience you call now. This stitching happens just behind reality. A half second after the world moves, your awareness catches up. You live inside a beautifully edited version of the universe, a moment always slightly in the past, yet felt as the present. Think of it like starlight reaching Earth. By the time it touches your eyes, the star may already have changed, but the light still carries the story. Your consciousness does the same. When emotion bends the seam. But this fragile construction can warp. When fear floods your system, when awe widens your eyes, when beauty or danger or heartbreak shakes your core, time stretches. People describe it the same way across cultures. I felt it lasting forever. It all happened in slow motion. But the universe didn't slow. You did. In moments of heightened emotion, your brain records more details per second, writing deeper, richer memory traces. Your mind interprets that density as more time having passed. This is why childhood feels endless. Newness floods the brain with information. And why adulthood fades faster. Routine requires fewer notes. Time does not change. The astronauts aboard the International Space Station are aging very slightly slower than you. Not metaphorically, literally. Because motion itself stretches the fabric of time. Einstein showed that the faster you move, the slower your seconds pass relative to someone who is still. Gravity does the same. The stronger the pull, the slower the clock. Even the difference between sea level and a mountaintop changes how quickly you age by billionths of a second per year. The universe does not run on one grand clock. It pulses with countless rhythms, each dependent on motion and gravity. You, right now, are living inside your own unique timeline, a personal tempo woven from where you stand and how you move. The first secret, time is motion. If you could freeze the entire universe, stop every atom from vibrating, silence every photon, still every orbit, what would remain? Not time. Because time, at its deepest level, is the measure of change. Without change, without motion, without the universe shifting from one state to another, there is no before and no after, only stillness. The physicist Carlo Rovelli once described time as a kind of shimmering blur we see only because we are inside the dance. From the outside, the dance might not have directions at all. The second secret, the universe may not be flowing. We often imagine time as an arrow or a river carrying us forward. But more and more physicists are embracing a breathtakingly different picture. What if past, present, and future are all equally real? Not moments being created, not a story being written, but a vast, four-dimensional structure already in existence. You experience it one slice at a time because your consciousness edits reality into a sequence. Like a traveler reading a book page by page, forgetting that all pages already exist. In this view, time does not move. We move through it. A star that died billions of years ago still exists somewhere in space-time. Your future self exists too, not yet reachable, but already inscribed. This idea is called the block universe. Its beauty lies not in cold geometry, but in its stillness. Nothing is lost, nothing is waiting, everything simply is. And consciousness is the highlighter moving through the text. The third secret, the brain creates your now. Your entire experience of time is constructed from memory and prediction. When you think of yesterday and when you imagine tomorrow, the same brain circuits activate. To your brain, memory and imagination are siblings, two versions of the same code. So the line between past and future is not drawn by the universe, it is drawn by your nervous system. Your sense of now is a mental island floating in a sea of possibilities. The fourth secret: time is personal. When you watch a beautiful sunrise, time expands. When you scroll through a phone for hours, time shrinks. When you fall in love, time deepens. When you lose someone, time breaks. Time is not a universal truth, but an intimate feeling, one shaped by attention, emotion, fatigue, memory density, and even neurotransmitters. Some people live years inside a minute. Others lose decades in a blur. The clock on the wall is not the clock inside you. The fifth secret: time began when motion began. Travel back as far as science allows, past stars, past galaxies, past the formation of atoms, and you reach a moment where light could not yet move. Before that movement, there was no time in any meaningful sense. The universe was too dense, too hot, too uniform. No contrast, no difference, no motion. Then the first photons broke free. Light moved. Entropy rose. Structure formed. Time blossomed. Motion became memory. The universe learned to change. The sixth secret: time will end when change ends. If one day the cosmos grows cold, if all stars fade, if matter decays and motion drains away, time will lose its purpose. With no difference to measure, no movement to mark, no transformations to count, the universe may fall back into silence. A stillness so complete that even seconds would forget to exist. And yet, from that silence, new beginnings may flicker. Tiny quantum fluctuations, birthing new universes with new arrows of time. We invented time to feel less alone. Humans created clocks long before we understood physics. We needed order in a world too vast to comprehend. We needed rhythm, a way to tame the infinite. Cultures without a word for time navigate life by events. When the sun returns, when the rain ends, when the task is finished. Perhaps that is closer to how the universe operates. Perhaps seconds are for us, not for the stars. Time may not be real in the way we imagine, but it is necessary. A beautiful illusion that allows consciousness to experience existence one heartbeat at a time. The river that does not flow. Before we continue, let your breath fall into rhythm again. Not a forced rhythm, not a counted one, just a gentle rising and falling, the tide of a body that has been measuring the universe since long before clocks existed. Because, as strange as it sounds, your lungs, your pulse, your drifting thoughts, each is an instrument the cosmos uses to feel its own motion. Tonight, in this second part of our long journey, we drift beside the person who showed the world that time is not the steady march we once believed. Einstein's undoing of the great clock. For centuries, humans comforted themselves with certainty. Time, they said, was absolute, a perfect cosmic metronome beating the same rhythm for kings and stars and grains of dust. Then, a young man in a quiet patent office began asking questions. What if the rhythm changes? What if the universe does not keep one time, but many? Einstein never set out to destroy the cosmic clock. He simply followed the logic of light. If nothing moves faster than light, then the universe must obey that limit. And for that to remain true, space and time must stretch and shrink depending on speed. This insight was so simple, yet so devastating, that it unraveled centuries of certainty. Imagine you are in a spacecraft flying close to the speed of light. Your heart beats normally, your thoughts feel natural, but to someone watching from far away, your seconds stretch, each heartbeat elongated, each movement slowed. Not because you are struggling, but because your reality has softened and theirs has not. Time bends differently from one observer to another. There is no universal rhythm, only local tempos, personal timelines, each dancer moving to their own cosmic music. The cosmic symphony of clocks. Clocks in motion tick differently from clocks at rest. Clocks in stronger gravity tick differently from clocks in softer gravity. This has been proven not only in theory, but in the beating heart of spacecraft. Every GPS satellite above your head must constantly correct itself to match Earth's slower heartbeat deeper in the gravitational well. If engineers ignored relativity, your GPS would misplace you by nearly 10 kilometers every single day. What was once thought philosophy now guides airplanes, ships, self-driving cars, and interplanetary probes. Einstein may not have imagined the practical consequences of his ideas, but he revealed the fundamental truth. The universe does not share one time. It keeps a chorus of times, each shaped by motion and gravity. The fabric that breathes. Space and time are not separate. They are one fabric woven together. Mass curves that fabric. Energy stretches it. Acceleration folds it gently. Gravity wrinkles it. Speed squeezes it. You live suspended in this cosmic cloth. Every moment of your life is a step along the thread you trace through space-time, a path physicists call your world line. Your world line is unique. No other being will ever carve the same shape through the fabric. And in the block universe picture, your entire world line, your birth, your joys, your losses, your quiet moments like this one, all coexist as one completed tapestry. You are simply experiencing it one breath at a time. The illusion of now. Einstein once wrote to the family of a lost friend, "For us physicists, the distinction between past, present, and future is only a stubbornly persistent illusion." He didn't mean that nothing changes. He meant that change and flow are not built into the universe itself. They are built into us. Think of your experience. When you remember yesterday or imagine tomorrow, the same brain regions activate. Your mind uses nearly identical tools to reconstruct the past and to simulate the future. To your brain, time is not a line. It is a story map. Now, memory, prediction, these are the real axes. A child sees everything as new. Their brains take detailed notes. The smell of the summer grass, the shape of a cloud, the discovery of water on skin. Each moment is recorded richly, and rich memory feels long. As adults, we live more by repetition. The brain says, "I've seen this before." So it records less. Fewer impressions, less detail, fewer pages in the inner diary. and so time compresses. A decade can vanish because the brain didn't take many notes. Novelty stretches time. Routine folds it small. This is why awe slows everything. A solar eclipse, a mountain range, the first cry of a newborn. Your mind stops predicting and starts witnessing. Time widens like a quiet doorway. Astronauts and the dissolution of days. From orbit, time becomes strange. Astronauts circle Earth every 90 minutes. 16 sunrises, 16 sunsets in a single day. The normal cues that anchor our sense of duration vanish. Some astronauts say time feels slower up there, softer, less sharp. Not because their clocks are wrong, but because their attention loosens. Detached from the old rhythms, they experience life as a series of tasks rather than hours. And when night is not dark and day is not bright, the brain rewrites its own clock to something more fluid, more meditative, more elemental. The mind that creates time. Inside your skull, there is no ticking mechanism, no gears, no internal pendulum, no tiny hour hand. Instead, the brain measures change, shifts in attention, patterns of movement, rates of neural firing. The more that happens, the longer a moment feels. The less that changes, the shorter the moment seems. Time is not tracked. It is constructed. Your present is built, maintained, and revised every few hundred milliseconds. When emotion intensifies, the brain's inner metronome selects a faster tempo. When boredom or calm returns, the tempo slows. Imagine a spotlight sweeping across a stage, brightening what matters and dimming what does not. That spotlight is attention, and attention is the true sculptor of your timeline. A moment without time. Meditators, monks, and people who enter deep states of flow sometimes describe something remarkable. A feeling that time is no longer passing. A sense that the moment is infinite. That now has no edges. Brain scans show why. Regions that normally mark spatial and temporal boundaries grow quiet. The brain's internal timeline dissolves. When that system sleeps, experience becomes unmeasured. A minute, an hour, a breath, all feel the same. This state is not error, it is clarity. The mind is no longer tracking change, it is simply being. Space, time, and the first light. Let's drift even farther back. Before atoms, before stars, before galaxies, there was a time when light could not move. The universe was too dense, too hot, too tangled. Photons were trapped in a cosmic fog, bumping endlessly into matter. No motion that could be measured, no contrast, no difference. And with no difference, no time. Then, as the cosmos expanded and cooled, light broke free. Photons streamed across space for the first time. That moment, when light was liberated, is when time, as we understand it, truly began. The universe became transparent, and in that clarity, the first second unfolded. Everything since then is the memorabilia of motion, the handwriting of time etched in starlight. The arrow that points us forward. Entropy rose, structure formed, stars ignited, galaxies spun, life stirred. Each of these was a step further from the perfect uniformity of the newborn universe. Entropy is why heat moves outward, why memories form, why you remember your childhood but cannot feel tomorrow yet. Entropy is why eggs break and don't unbreak, why smoke disperses and never gathers itself back again. Not because the laws of physics forbid it, but because such a reversal is unimaginably improbable. Entropy gives us the arrow of time, the sense of forward, the story of becoming. Without entropy, the universe would have no narrative, and neither would you. You are the clock. Take a slow inhale. Notice the rise of your chest. Feel the exact moment your breath pauses before the exhale. That pause is a boundary between moments, one constructed entirely within you. The clock outside you may track seconds, but the clock within you gives those seconds meaning. Your heartbeat is older than any invention. Your breath is more ancient than calendars. Your attention is the oldest chronometer of all. Most of us grow up with the idea that time moves forward, like a river carrying us from childhood toward whatever tomorrow holds. But relativity, that quiet revolution, suggests a different picture, a stranger picture, a more serene one. It says, if no two observers share the same now, then now cannot be a universal fact. It is personal, local, subjective, a lens, not a law. And if now is subjective, then the universe must hold every moment, past, present, future, together, without choosing one to be real and the others to be illusions. Like pages in a book, each moment simply is, bound into existence whether or not consciousness is currently reading that page. You are moving through the novel of the cosmos, one sentence at a time, but the novel itself is already written. This idea is known as the block universe, or, more poetically, the eternal landscape. Physics without flow. The equations that describe the universe do not care about direction. They work perfectly whether we imagine events unfolding forward or rewinding backward like an old tape. The universe, at its deepest level, does not possess a preferred direction of time. Only entropy, the slow spreading of energy, creates the illusion of flow, the feeling that tomorrow must arrive, the sensation that yesterday has slipped away. But the universe itself may feel none of this. To physics, time is geometry, a dimension like height or length, not something that drips, but something that stands. This is why scientists model events not as sequences, but as paths through space-time, long, graceful curves called world lines. Your life is one such curve, a shimmering thread woven into the cosmic fabric. Every point on that thread, your first laugh, your quiet childhood fears, your future joys still waiting, exists as part of a single structure. You are not moving through time, you are revealing it. Pages of a cosmic book. Imagine holding a book in your hands. Every chapter exists at once, whether your eyes rest on page 1 or page 300. The characters inside the story experience their lives as unfolding, a beginning, a middle, an end. But from outside the book, nothing is unfolding. Everything simply is. Now imagine that the book is not paper, but space-time, and imagine that the characters are us. We experience time as a slow turning of pages because our consciousness moves forward across our world line at a steady rate. But the book itself is already complete. Einstein once said something quiet and profound about his friend's passing. For those of us who believe in physics, the difference between past, present, and future is only a stubbornly persistent illusion. He was not dismissing emotion. He was describing structure. The universe is a tapestry. We only see the stitch we occupy, the geometry of existence. To navigate a spacecraft through the solar system, NASA doesn't chart time the way humans feel it. Engineers calculate curves through space-time, not sequences of snapshots. The spacecraft's launch, its travels through planetary shadows, its distant arrival, all exist as fixed points on a long, curved arc. The probe does not create the arc. It simply moves along it as your consciousness moves along yours. In this view, the Big Bang still exists. Your great-grandparents still exist. Your future self already exists somewhere along your world line, not accessible, not changeable, but present in the quiet structure of the universe. Consider this. Light from a galaxy 13 billion light-years away is only just reaching your eyes now. That galaxy exists, or existed, in a completely different era. To you, it is ancient history. To itself, it may be newborn. There is no contradiction. Both are true in their own coordinates. Nothing in the universe agrees on what now means. Now is a viewpoint, not a moment. Now is a location, not an instant. The James Webb Space Telescope doesn't simply look into the past. It looks into regions of space-time whose coordinates lie far behind us on the cosmic grid. It is less like time travel and more like sight travel, vision reaching across the quiet scaffolding of existence. The future already written. In the eternalist view, the future is not something waiting to be formed. It is something that already exists, just as the pages of a book exist before you turn them. You cannot jump ahead and read the last chapter. Your consciousness must travel through its world line at the speed of experience. But the chapters are there. Even the distant future, the cooling of the last stars, the slow sigh of galaxies drifting apart, the soft quiet of cosmic equilibrium, exists within the geometry, not yet touched, not yet witnessed, but present. To ask, has the future happened, is to ask whether page 200 exists while you read page 20. Yes, but you are not there yet. The quantum whisper, observation, and position. Strangely, quantum physics adds another layer. Experiments show that certain events do not settle into definite outcomes until observed. Not because consciousness controls the universe, but because observation determines which branch of possibility your world line passes through. In delayed choice experiments, a measurement made in the present appears to influence which path a photon took in the past. It's not rewriting history. It's revealing which page of the cosmic book you were always on. As physicist John Wheeler said, "We are part of the universe coming into being." Perhaps consciousness is the reader turning the pages, choosing only one path to illuminate out of the many that exist. You are not changing reality. You are selecting which slice of the eternal tapestry you experience as your life. The universe as a map of moments. Imagine space-time as a vast four-dimensional landscape. Some regions are hot and dense, the early universe. Some are cool and quiet, the distant future. Some are bright with stars. Others are empty as silence. Every point on this map is a moment. Every moment exists, whether or not anyone is there to feel it. Your consciousness is like a traveler moving through this landscape, one step at a time. You cannot jump to the end. You cannot return to the beginning. But the terrain is there. You are discovering a world that already exists. The feeling of time in a timeless world. If the universe does not flow, why do we feel time moving? Why do we feel loss and anticipation and change? Neuroscience suggests that the brain provides a unique interpretation layer, a stitching mechanism that binds sensory moments into a continuous experience. In a block universe, the brain becomes a lantern, illuminating one point after another on your world line. This lantern creates the feeling of motion, the sense of forwardness, the sensation of passing seconds. Inside your skull sits the only clock that actually ticks. Everything else simply exists. The melody of entropy. Entropy, the slow drift from order to disorder, is what decides which direction our lantern moves. It's the universe's quiet rule. Energy spreads out, structures soften, systems relax. Entropy gives us aging, memory, the difference between before and after. Without entropy, your world line would not feel directional. You might float through moments in either order, or no order at all. Einstein's equations do not forbid these loops. They emerge naturally from the structure of rotating black holes and certain cosmological models. But the universe seems reluctant to permit them physically. Even the slightest disturbance, a floating particle, a whisper of radiation, the touch of a single photon, could collapse the geometry and destroy the fragile loop. Physicist Stephen Hawking called this chronology protection, nature's way of preventing time paradoxes from shredding causality. He joked gently, "The best evidence we don't have time travelers is that they haven't visited us yet." But mathematical permission is not physical permission. The universe may allow the blueprint, but refuse to construct the building. Still, the mere possibility changes everything. If time can bend, if it can twist, if it can almost fold back on itself, then the universe is not a simple line. It is a fluid, stretching shape with far more grace than we ever imagined. The edge of stillness, near a black hole's horizon. Let us drift closer to a black hole's event horizon, the invisible boundary where escape becomes impossible and time behaves like molten glass. If you hovered safely nearby, and safely is a very generous word, your seconds would stretch, minutes would expand, hours would lengthen themselves like shadows at dusk. You could watch the universe race ahead of you. Stars would age faster. Distant civilizations, if they exist, would grow, rise, fall, while you lingered in your slowed world. To you, time would feel normal, but to others, your life would appear to pass gently through molasses. This is the strange intimacy between gravity and time. Where gravity deepens, time softens. On the event horizon, time nearly forgets to move at all. Light that circles forever. Around some black holes, there exists a fragile ring, not made of matter, but of photons, light in orbit. These photons circle again and again, sometimes thousands of times, before escaping into the cosmos. What we see in images of black holes, those glowing halos, is not fire, not heat, but light trapped in the distortion of time. Each photon carries a slightly different moment, a slightly different path, so that what arrives at our telescopes is a blend of many instants. We are witnessing entangled layers of time, a collage of photons arriving together from different orbits and different durations, a photograph made of warped seconds. The paradox that saves the future. If time could truly loop, cause and effect might unravel. Events could occur without origins. Choices could ripple backward. You could meet yourself before you existed. To preserve consistency, the laws of physics seem to enforce a quiet order. Quantum fluctuations would destabilize the loop. Energy would spike. Space-time would tremble and collapse the curve. It is as if the universe whispers, "You may imagine the loop, you may calculate it, but you may not walk it." Still, the equations remain, like a locked door with no key, tempting, seductive, haunting. They remind us that time is not rigid. It is fragile, flexible, negotiable, a dimension with moods. Nature's nearly time machines. We don't need to dream to see time distort. We see it in particles accelerated near light speed, living longer than they should. We see it in the clocks aboard satellites, running faster above Earth's gravity and slower when they speed across the sky. We see it in astronauts who return home millisecond younger than their twins. These aren't theories, they are measurements. Tiny time machines woven into the fabric of motion and mass. Earth is spinning beneath you at about 1,000 miles per hour. Earth is orbiting the Sun at 67,000 miles per hour. The Sun is spiraling around the galaxy at over 500,000 miles per hour. The galaxy is flowing through the cosmic web at nearly 1.3 million miles per hour. You are already traveling through warped space-time at incomprehensible speeds. Time is bending around you this very second. Not metaphorically, literally. The curve of space, the gradient of gravity, the sheer velocity of our cosmic journey all shift the rhythm of your seconds. You are living in a universe full of soft distortions, minute stretches, quiet compressions, a gentle ocean of restless time. Time is not straight. It is never still. It is always being shaped by the motions you cannot feel. The future of time, reversals, remedies, and the quiet possibility of return. Find a comfortable stillness. Breathe in slowly. Hold for a small count. Then breathe out like a tide receding. Let the world soften at the edges. We are about to walk along the dreaming border where physics bends and imagination lingers. Could time ever run backwards? Could the arrow that points us forward be reversed, looped, or carefully unwound? These are not merely speculative questions. They are invitations to listen to the subtle rules that shape change, memory, and the very meaning of before. Tonight, we will listen to entropy, to quantum mischief, to the geometry of looping space-time, and to the quiet engineering of reconstruction that might make the past legible again. We will move slowly, as if turning a fragile page. The rule we feel: entropy's forward push. Most of our lives obey a comfortable rule. Hot things cool. Busy desks become scattered. A glass falls and breaks. It does not reassemble. This daily asymmetry is the outward face of a deep statistical law called entropy, the tendency of systems to move from ordered states toward more probable, disordered arrangements. Entropy is not a moral law, it's a counting law. There are far more ways for a set of particles to be spread out than for them to be arranged in a tidy pattern. So, over time, systems naturally drift to the larger number of mixed-up arrangements. This is the economy of the universe. Disorder wins simply because there are more ways for it to be. Entropy gives time its arrow. It is why memory has a direction. Causes precede effects because low entropy states evolve into high entropy ones. As long as entropy increases, before and after keep their meaning. The question of reversing time, then, must face this mountainous tendency. To rewind is to move from an overwhelmingly probable landscape to a very specific, far less likely one. Temporary rewinds, local decreases of entropy. Yet entropy is not absolute at every scale. Local decreases of entropy happen all the time, within larger contexts of increase. Your refrigerator lowers entropy inside its compartment while making the surrounding kitchen slightly warmer. Life itself is an extraordinary local decrease in entropy. Organisms build complex structure at the expense of energy gathered from the environment. So the universe already allows tiny, local reversals, but always as part of a larger forward march. A living cell uses energy to assemble order. It pays the bill by increasing entropy elsewhere. Reversing the entire historical march, the cosmic arrow that points from a smooth, early universe toward the messy richness of today, would require an impossibly coordinated decrease of entropy across unimaginably vast regions. Every part of this journey was a reminder that time is not a thing you chase. It is a rhythm you create, moment by moment, with awareness, with memory, and with breath. Tonight, you traveled across the birth of the cosmos, the mechanics of the mind, the distant fate of stars, and the quiet architecture of perception, all without moving more than a few inches from where you rest now. What a gentle miracle that is. So before we part, I want to thank you for choosing to drift through this universe with me, for lending your curiosity, your presence, and your quiet mind to this long, soft exploration. Your listening is the light that makes these night journeys possible, and I'm deeply grateful to share this moment in time with you, a moment that exists only because you are here to notice it. Wherever you are, and whoever you are, I wish you a night filled with spacious dreams, light thoughts, and a heart that feels gently unburdened. May your breathing slow, your body soften, and your thoughts unwind into something peaceful and weightless. I wish you deep, healing sleep, a quiet mind, calm dreams, and gentle breathing. I wish comfort to your body, warmth to your heart, and peace to your thoughts. I wish freedom from stress, softness in every muscle, and rest that reaches your bones. I wish stillness in your spirit, a night free of worries, and a slow, steady heartbeat. I wish your mind to drift like a cloud, your dreams to feel safe, and your tension to melt away. I wish you the sense of being held by the night and the comfort of knowing you've done enough. I wish your day to end softly and tomorrow to begin with ease. I wish soothing dreams, a night wrapped in peace, and a body that relaxes fully. I wish your thoughts to fade like whispers and your rest to feel sweet and deep. I wish you the calm of slow waves, sleep that comes naturally, and hours without rushing thoughts. I wish comfort from head to toe, the soft silence of midnight, and the stillness your heart needs. I wish you the peace your mind deserves, the softness your soul longs for, and dreams that refresh you. I wish you a night that heals, a pillow that holds you gently, and rest that feels like floating. I wish for sleep that renews your whole being, quiet joy in the dark, and the safety of a calm night. I wish your thoughts to settle like snow, your mind to let go with ease, and the peace of a star-filled sky. I wish you warmth, clarity in your dreams, and sleep that carries you kindly through the night. And I wish, above all, that you wake with a light heart, a clear mind. I wish comfort to your body, warmth to your heart, and peace to your thoughts. I wish freedom from stress, softness in every muscle, and rest that reaches your bones. I wish stillness in your spirit, a night free of worries, and a slow, steady heartbeat. I wish your mind to drift like a cloud, your dreams to feel safe, and your tension to melt away. I wish you the sense of being held by the night and the comfort of knowing you've done enough. I wish your day to end softly and tomorrow to begin with ease. I wish soothing dreams, a night wrapped in peace, and a body that relaxes fully. I wish your thoughts to fade like whispers, and your rest to feel sweet and deep. I wish you the calm of slow waves, sleep that comes naturally, and hours without rushing thoughts. I wish comfort from head to toe, the soft silence of midnight, and the stillness your heart needs. I wish you the peace your mind deserves, the softness your soul longs for, and dreams that refresh you. I wish you a night that heals, a pillow that holds you gently, and rest that feels like floating. I wish for sleep that renews your whole being, quiet joy in the dark, and the safety of a calm night. I wish your thoughts to settle like snow, your mind to let go with ease, and the peace of a star-filled sky. I wish you warmth, clarity in your dreams, and sleep that carries you kindly through the night. And I wish, above all, that you wake with a light heart, a clear mind, and a body fully refreshed. Good night, traveler. Good night, thinker, dreamer, listener. Good night, wherever in the universe you are resting, until our next journey together